Thank you for joining me here with the Dopey Kids. I'm Kiki and this is my review of the pre-release demo of Batora Lost Haven. From Italian developers Storm Mind Games and published by the incredible English indie game developers Team 17 comes a new story-driven RPG that cleverly combines the styles of a hack and slash and the classic twin-stick shooter with its nature ability. With 32 years and great titles such as Worms and Overcooked under their belt, we've come to expect great things from this game developer giant. And from what I can see from this demo, they won't disappoint. You play the sassy Avril, a badass female bestowed with the dual powers of mental and physical from the entities Sun and Moon, after her home planet was decimated, and she's now given the task of restoring it to its former glory along with everything and everyone she knows and loves. So these dual powers present themselves in an orange aura and a huge sword for the hack and slash physical power, and a purple aura with mind control and firebolts for the mental power twin stick shooter style combat. When presented with enemies, they have their own aura around them that indicates what power you should use to attack them with. Changing between the powers as you are faced with both types of enemies at the same time is fun and challenging, and something I've not seen in a game before. There are also enemies that swap between the two types, so you have to keep an eye out for their meters to know when you need to switch between your powers too. As there's no auto-target function, you'll need to keep an eye on where you're placing your mouse, as that's where she'll be swinging and shooting, instead of assuming she'll attack in the direction she's running, which I may have got wrong a few times. The puzzles are perfect. The ideal difficulty level with even parts challenging, fun, and frustrating. It's challenging enough that you don't get it straight away, but it also doesn't take too long. It's not frustrating enough to have you rage quitting, but just frustrating enough to have you absolutely determined to complete it while enjoying every moment your frickin' ball fell off the edge of that damned thin path. Yes, that may have also happened quite a few times. There's also a Telltale game-style story option presented to you that can change the gameplay and the story depending on what you've chosen. Who doesn't love weighted decisions like taking a life or giving a second chance to the one who, granted misguidedly, destroyed your home planet, and the subsequent consequences placed on the shoulders of an 18-year-old girl? I know I do. Seeing these consequences brings you closer to the game, and I really enjoyed that, finding my emotions more invested with every decision. The developers, Storm Mind Games, claim to be developers of intense stories and distinctive visual style, and I'm definitely not going to dispute that. I love everything about the art, from the magical cloud that encompasses Avril as she changes between her powers, to the beautifully designed but not screen-overtaking dual health meter. And the story so far has me hooked. With a great starting point and tough decisions, I can't wait to see what else will be thrown Avril's way. It is for all these reasons and more that I am super excited about this demo and cannot wait to see the full game, which is set for release sometime this year. I hope you enjoyed this review and thank you very much for listening. Until next time, this is Kiki signing off.